Today's video is brought to you by a poor single woman with a financial noose around her neck. Without further ado, let's see what she's talking about.
I work a little part-time job. I do Lyft every single day.
I know so many single women that have this story about doing Lyft and then having side hustles and still not being able to make ends meet.
I take catering jobs here and there. And nothing to show for it. Like, not a thing. Not one. It's to the point where, like, I've cut out everything. I don't have my own place anymore. Where are people working? What are y'all doing where you could afford basic life needs and necessities and still have your life, enjoy some part of your life? Like,
with this question, she revealed something about herself. What does she mean by enjoy your life? What does it mean to enjoy your life? It's the subtle things like this that women say that reveal so much about them.
I need to know what people are doing that I'm not doing, because your girl is burnt the fuck out. Like, burnt out. I work a little part-time job. I do Lyft every single day. I take catering jobs here and there. And nothing to show for it. Like, not a thing. Not one.
When she says she's doing all of these things and she doesn't have anything to show for it, to me, this is a red flag. Why are you interested in showing anything? Let me tell you what a proverb in the Bible says. Rich people pretend to be poor. Poor people pretend to be rich. We live in a culture where people are poor because they think they need to be able to show stuff.
It's to the point where, like, I've cut out everything. I don't have my own place anymore. Haven't had my nails done in months. Haven't had my hair done in months.
When she said this, it really blew my mind. If you don't go buy some motherfucking nail polish and paint your nails and stop tripping, this is what I'm talking about. For the amount that it costs to go get your nails done, you could go buy 5 or 6 bottles of nail polish and you could paint your own nails. That is not a real struggle. Once again, poor financial decisions. Stop giving your money to everybody. Because guess what? Them beauticians coming to pay your bills, those nail techs coming to pay your bills while you just out here spreading money around all liberally? No, they're not.
And I'm not saving. The bills that I do have is not stopping. It's like, what the fuck is going on?
That's what I want to know, because I'm just trying to figure out how you don't have no kids, you don't have a house, you say you got 3 jobs, and you can't pay no bills. I'm trying to figure out what bills you have. It's something about what she's saying where I feel like she's not being transparent about the situation that she may have gotten herself into that's requiring her to have to pay bills. Let me find out y'all 22 years old, 23 years old, and you gotta file bankruptcy.
And like, I see my friends like just living life. It's to the point I don't even really hang out with my friends anymore because I feel so low after hanging out with people. I feel like a loser, like a bum after hanging out with people, because I be like, my friends, like, they travel a lot. All of them travel a lot, can come and go as they please, shop. Like, a busy day to them is going to get their lashes and their nails done and going to Target and going to get groceries or something and then going to get a cocktail. Like, that's a busy day for them.
Based off what she's saying, it sounds like her friends not being honest with her and she not being honest with her friends. Her friends don't know she poor, and she probably don't know her friends are poor. Either way, I can see one of her biggest issues right now is her friend. And as soon as she get money, she gonna go right back around the people that have poor money habits that's gonna put her in a position that she in again. Those are probably not your friends if the only time y'all spending time together when it's something where y'all gotta be spending money. Y'all can't just spend time with each other. These are not friends. If these are your friends, right, and they get into the money and they traveling and stuff like that, why are you on the internet asking us where do people make this money from? You should be asking your friends. Also, in what she's saying, it sounds like the soft life narrative. It sounds like a man is providing these things. What human being out here lives that type of day, that resembles that type of behavior? A busy day is getting a cocktail, doing a little bit of shopping, getting their lashes done. How many times do you need to get your lashes done? When we talk about the realities of single women, these people are delusional. They are single because they are delusional. Their reality is sad.
And after I hang with them, I'm like, what am I doing with my life? Like, I have to, like, when I spend money to do anything to enjoy myself or on myself, like, I really have to think and put thought into it. And I'm just like, what the fuck am I doing wrong?
I hope she understands that she's her own worst enemy. You complaining about the fact that when you spend money, you have to put thought into it. That's why you in the position you in now. You need to start putting thought into what you do and how you live and your money. We are in a program right now with a guy who bought so much gold that the banks told him he couldn't hold his gold in the bank no more. And he said a moment that changed his life was when he walked into a billionaire's house and his wife was at the table cutting up coupons. A billionaire whose wife is cutting up coupons. So you are your own worst enemy because you are exposing that you don't want to think. And these are the type of things, gentlemen, if you hear, you need to run. And these are the type of things these are the ways of thinking that are keeping women single.
Like, I see people out, like right now, I'm doing Lyft right now, and I just see people like out going to brunch and going to day parties, and I'm doing Lyft.
Brunch is expensive. Make brunch at home. Go buy a loaf of bread, get some milk, get some eggs, some cinnamon, some nutmeg. I would say get maple syrup, but that's too expensive, so go get some Miss Buttersworth or something like that, and make some French toast at the house. You know, if you want brunch, bitch, eat brunch. Everything that I hear her talking about is her desire to be wasteful. I'm sitting in my car doing Uber, and I see people going to brunch and day parties. Well, turn off the Lyft and go to the day party. For real. If that's your desire in life, to go to day parties, people don't even want to just party at night no more. They want to party in the daytime too. America's going to hell in a handbasket. People want to party day and night. They want to drink mimosas at night, and they want to take shots of Don Cornelius, Don Quavo, Don Juan. They want to take tequila shots at night, and they want to drink mimosas during the day. Like, I want to feel sorry for her, but I haven't heard her say anything like, I know why she's single. Because if you a man, no man don't want to hear that shit. Her desires and her priorities are all messed up.
Like, as an adult, I've literally had one job that's paid a livable wage, and livable wage to me is like I could pay all of my bills really with one paycheck.
What happened to that job? I feel like we starting to get closer to the truth. And I feel like the closer we get to the truth, the more she's exposing the mindset of most single women in America. Let's keep listening.
And still have enough money to do things I wanted to do and live my best life.
And live your best life? What does that mean? It sounds like she fucking up money again.
But now, I don't know what's going on in my life. Like, I feel like I chose the want to live my dreams, the creative route, and I wasted so much time, and I should have went to be a nurse or something, or got a corporate job or something, because now life sucks for real. Like, I don't enjoy anything about life. Like, I really never have, for the most part, like, as a whole. But
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you something. We don't care.
I really want to break down what she's saying right here, because I believe that this part of the video is a very gender neutral part. She chose the life of being an entrepreneur, and people make that lifestyle seem all glamorous and glorious. They don't talk about the pain, the hurt, the struggle, the sleeping in the car, the being lonely, nobody believing in you, you not believing in yourself, you having your purpose one day, you not having your purpose the next day. People don't talk about the realities of entrepreneurship. Everything is just supposed to be all good. Everything is just supposed to be, oh, I got the will and desire and the universe is going to open up to me. And it don't work like that for many of us, because what you have to do in order to be a superstar a lot of times, or in order to be an entrepreneur, is you have to learn valuable lessons. And if you don't learn those lessons, you end up not being able to build. A lot of those lessons are character lessons that you have to get. If you don't manage your money right, you got a dream, you want to be an entrepreneur, you got something you want to go after, but you don't manage your money right, that's going to be a problem for you.
Life is not enjoyable to me, like nothing about it. Like I just get up every day and like just exist and do the things that I feel like I need to do. I go to work and then I go home, get up the next day and do the same thing. Like I'm just existing. Like I don't know. Even with catering, like getting a legit client is so far in between. Like people will have you, they'll ask you a bunch of questions. I'll put together like a beautiful ass menu, a quote, invite and stuff, and then maybe nothing will come of it, or you chasing people down to pay, or it's just like, and it gets to be not worth it. And that's something that I enjoy, and it makes me hate it because
I didn't know she was trying to run a catering business. When this whole thing started, I was under the impression that this was another one of her jobs, that she went and worked for other people. Now, as I'm listening to her, she's saying, I put together menus, I deal with client acquisition. You doing too much. Your priorities are not set straight.
I do need the money. So if you reaching out to me and I'm putting in the work and then nothing comes of it, that shit is frustrating. I don't know, what am I supposed to be doing? Like I don't know, what is everybody doing? Like where you can afford to live life. Like
instead of focusing on what everybody else doing, focus on what you doing. And business is frustrating. So if you're gonna be in business, you're gonna be frustrated. That's the nature of business. It is getting harder out here, but we just have to be able to adapt and adjust. And one of the adjustments that we need to be able to make is around our mindset and our lifestyle. It is the people that only need a little bit that are the wealthiest. It's not the people that need a lot. These are the type of lessons that we have to remember and hold dear to our heart. Make sure that you're not living above your means. Try to live well below your means.
If I didn't have my car, which I'm so grateful for my car, like I would literally be so lost. Like I don't know.
It's so funny that she said, thank God that I have this car, because I actually believe that her car is blocking her blessing. Now, I'm open to being wrong. That's the feeling that I get deep down inside, because sometimes when you're doing a lot of moving around, it's very difficult for you to focus on the things that you need to focus on. And I'll never forget, it's this famous rapper named LaRussell. And I met him when I was out in Vallejo about a year after I moved. LaRussell ended up blowing up and being a big artist. I hadn't really spoke to him to see like what was the change, like what happened, what was the light bulb moment, how was he able to get it going, because I knew he believed in his music. He always used to play it in the garage. He used to do little shows in Vallejo at the theater, and he was always promoting himself, but it just seemed like he really wasn't picking up steam. So when I was listening to him in an interview, one of the things that he was speaking about was the fact that he got his car repoed, and he had to choose whether he was going to keep the car or if he was just going to let him take it. And shortly after them repoing his car, he decided, I'm not going to spend that money to go get my car back. I'm going to use this money to do something else with it. And that changed his life, right? Because sometimes it's these little things in our life that's helping us hold on to things that we don't really need, things that don't really serve us. And sometimes we have to let those things go. And I know a lot of y'all can relate and you understand what I'm talking about.
I'm just rambling at this point. But nobody else really cares, so I decided to make a video. And I get tired of hearing your time is coming, it's gonna be all right, your time coming soon, da 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 da. I'm so tired of hearing that shit. So I don't know. Are other people going through this?
Yes, there are a lot of single women out here going through this. This is why so much content out here about it, because so many women are going through it. What I try to tell men is to stay far away from women like this, because at the end of the day, I don't believe that a relationship is going to make her happy. I believe that she has to live and fulfill her dreams. And if you get in a relationship with a woman like this, she's not going to want to have your kids. She's not going to want to raise your kids. She's going to want to pursue her career. She's going to want to do a bunch of other things. And so she's going to want to have mimosas and brunch. And she's going to be looking out the window, looking at what everybody else is doing. And so, you know, like I said, it's a lot of single women out here. And this is how we know that the devil is busy. This is how we know that the devil has sold a bunch of lies that a lot of women have bought into. One thing I want to leave people with: obedience is better than sacrifice. And when things come to you from the Lord, they don't have any suffering attached to them. So when you sit in your car, pray to God, ask God to show you the way. Be patient, because you got yourself in this problem. You're not going to be able to get yourself out of this problem. The noose that people have around their neck is the devil's lasso. And the more they try to loosen it up, the more they actually tighten it. You need help from some supernatural power to get you out of this situation. Anywho's, if you like this video, I got another video just like this one called Single Women Regret Not Getting Married. Click the link below. Check that video out, and we'll be back in here with more videos for y'all. Peace.